What's going on, everybody? TheKennyDubz here with another Mega Man Battle Network Legacy Collection video. So, in the last video, I showed off how to get the C Slider in Mega Man Battle Network 4. This time, I'm going to be showing off how to grind for Zenny and bug frags in Mega Man Battle Network 4. I'm going to be using my Blue Moon save this time, so if things look different, that would be why. This is the save file that I use for streaming. Primarily, I do some awesome grinding. But, as you see here, I have a decent chunk of Zenny and a decent chunk of bug frags. So, first, let's go over my route that I use to get Zenny. Alright, first of course, you're going to need some Untrap Subchips. One of the ones that comes to mind immediately for me is the one in Electown here. So I just go to him, buy a bunch of Untraps. They only cost 100 Zenny each, and you'll easily be making that back by the time we start making Zenny. So once you get up to the final tournament of the game, the Blue Moon or Red Sun, depending on your version, you will eventually get access to Netfrika and the Netfrika area on the net. And we're going to be abusing a Netfrika area because Netfrika area has pretty good drops for Zenny. Now, you don't have to come directly to the Netfrika area or the Netfrika on the map. You can come from the Netopia area or yeah, just the Netopia area. But we're going to jack into the Netopia, to the Netfrika area and go from there. Alright, now that we're in the Netfrika area, all we need to do is simply use an Untrap. You can use a sneak run too if you want, but I'm not strong enough to weed out all the viruses with sneak runs. So we're just going to run around and look for GMDs in this area. Unfortunately, unlike Battle Networks 1 and 2, it's going to be a little bit more annoying to do this because the GMDs are set once you jack in, similar to Battle Network 3. You'll be able to get money largely the same way in Battle Network 3. However, I don't think there's any area in particular that has Zenny only drops like Battle Network 3's Yoka Area 1, but Netfrika drops some pretty good Zenny. So I'm just going to run around here. Hopefully I find a good GMD. Is this one good? Let's see. That one was not very good. All right, walking down here to this one. Let's see if this one is good. It was on 1900 Zennies, so that was pretty nice. So what we'll do from here is we'll jack out and we'll circle around again. All right, jacking right back into here. Again, we're just going to untrap and just kind of run around, hoping we get some good GMD spawns. It's kind of tedious, but I mean, this is like the best way that you'll have to get Zenny in this game. I don't think this GMD can have Zenny in it, maybe? I always get Recover 80B from this one, so maybe this one doesn't have Zenny. Alright, run over into this GMD, let's see. Recover 80B. They're doing this just to spite me now. Alright, there's a GMD over here this time. So we're gonna untrap. Hopefully it's Zenny, and 2100 Zennies. Not bad. So, as you can see here, you can get quite a good amount of Zenny here if RNG is on your side. It's not guaranteed like Yoka Area 1 was in Battle Network 3, like I mentioned earlier, but this is probably the best and fastest way to get Zenny in this game. However, I like to add a little something else to this route here in general, and I'll show that off in just a moment. Let's see. There's always a Recover 80B. I feel like that's a scripted GMD, damn it. Anyway, so what I like to add to this route is coming up here and going towards the Undernet. Undernet Area 1, because Undernet Area 1, it's not that far out of the way, so just adding this on isn't too big of a deal here. Just need a C-Slider to get over there. And again, if you have not seen my C-Slider video on how to get the C-Slider, I will include that link up in the top corner as a card so that you are aware how to get it, because you need the C-Slider to get to the Undernet. And the C-Slider will be required for the next portion of this as well. So now we're going to run around Undernet 1 and hope we can find some good GMDs in here. Oh, here's one. Let's see. You good? Bug frags. That's all right. All right, let's peep this one, and 2200 Zennies. Not bad. So that's why I like to add this onto my route as well. Again, it's not too far out of the way, and I figure I might as well since they're so close together. You can get a few bug frags as well from doing this. However, let's move on to the portion about farming bug frags. Future Kenny here once again, and this time I'm back in ACDC Area 2 because I found another way to grind Zenny that's actually pretty effective as well if you don't want to go through the RNG of going into the Netfrika area. There's going to be a bit of RNG with this one, but will be infinitely easier enemy-wise. So, like I said, we're in HTC Area 2 here, and we're going to check out the Navi Customizer again in a second here. All right, so for the Navi Customizer setup, we're going for this time, we're just going to put on Buster Pack alongside Oil Body. Oil Body will make it so that we attract more fire viruses, and Buster Pack is just there for the bug. Unfortunately, this does mean that my Buster might not fire, but because I want the Sneak Run bugged, or not the Sneak Run, the Oil Body bug to boost our encounter rate, this is what we're going to have to go with for now. And now that we have that happening, we should have more encounters. Yep, much higher encounter rate there. All right, so I got the battle to occur that I want. Now we just need to destroy the spiky. You see my buster jammed right there. But now with that done, let's see. Dang, we got the battle chip. So we didn't get what we want, so we're just gonna go again. And luckily, there are only 2 formations for Oil Body to attract in this area. So it won't be too long before we go ahead and get what we're looking for here. Hopefully, right here. Dang. All right, so hopefully we get what we're looking for this time. And there it is, 2,000 Zenny. So you can potentially get 2,000 Zenny off of a BGMD here. I'm also, if things look different, it's because now I'm on my Red Sun playthrough, because I actually finished Blue Moon on stream, and I wanted to do this on my Red Sun because I'm in game 2 on my Blue Moon, so I couldn't, like, it'll just be stronger enemies, right? And if we're doing this on the first playthrough, the enemies won't be as, as strong. So I just wanted to show that real quick here because this isn't something that I thought to include initially, but I thought it was worth mentioning just because this is potentially easier than getting the GMDs from Netfrika, since some of them just can't have Zenny in them, and you're guaranteed 2,000 if you hit the Zenny on this. So I thought it was worthwhile to show this as well. And alongside that, Oil Body only attracts like 1 or 2 formations of virus. So, that's useful. And it will most of the time come with Green Mister data in the battle as well. Except right here, as I say that. So here I am in Untrap Area 2 now, just so you see. It's Untrap Area 2. And this is where I farm all my bug frags. Now, there are a few encounters you can get in Untrap Area 1 to get bug frags. I'm sorry, to do what I'm going to do in this area. So we're going to be farming for Battle Green Mystery Datas, or BGMDs. And the reason I use Untrap Area 2 is because despite there being a higher chance to get them in Area 1, one of the encounters gets destroyed like almost immediately. So, realistically, it's just like there's only one battle with BGMDs in Area 1. So, all right, so now I'm going to take a look at the Navi Customizer that I've set up for this. We're going to be using this setup right here. Sneak Run on the command line. I'm going to put Rush next to Sneak Run so that the Sneak Run gets bugged. The bug right there is very important. And we have the Jungle program as well. You get the Jungle from the BMD in the Netfrika area, but you need the Sea Slider to do that. You get Sneak Run from the Bug Frag Trader, or the Bug Frag Dealer in Park Area 3. It's cost 8 Bug Frags, probably very worth the investment. And then we get Rush as well to bug the Sneak Run. And you get that from a Lotto code. Now, the reason we bug Sneak Run is because it raises encounter rate. You don't have to do this, but it just makes it a little bit faster, right? And Jungle is going to make it so that we run into wood viruses more frequently. I'm turning on Buster Max as well because that makes it a lot easier. You don't have to use Buster Max, but I would recommend using Buster Max as it makes it a lot easier. However, if you don't want to use Buster Max, instead of bugging Sneak Run, what you could do instead is go with the setup similar to this one if you don't want to use Buster Max. So this is Buster Pack. It gives you +3 attack, speed, and charge, 3 each. And then we put the 2 attack +1 there so that we have a 5 power buster so that your charge will do 50 damage. And then we have the Jungle as well here, but this will not net you the bug Sneak Run, so your encounter rate will not be raised. Following that, the next thing you want to do is reg either Gunsoul 1 or Gunsoul 2. I'm regging Gunsoul 2 just because I have the memory to do so. It costs 25 MB. Gunsoul 1 is 15 MB. Either one will do the job at this point. So now what we just need to do is we just need to run around in this area a little bit. And because of the bug sneak run, you see how fast I got that encounter right there. That's why we bugged the sneak run. And right here, here's the exact encounter that we need. I think there's like a 1 in 4 or 1 in 5 chance of getting the encounter that we want in this area, which isn't bad with this setup. And what you're going to do is you're going to take the Gunsoul. If you have Buster Max on, you shoot this spider. If you don't, then you just use charge shots on it. Because the spider will come to your area and will do nothing relevant. It will just kind of chase you around. And as long as you do not enter the same row that the Walla is in, the Walla will not destroy the mystery data. So this is why we have the Gunsoul, because you can just do this, and then it gets destroyed. Very, very nice. And then if we're lucky, we were unlucky that time. We got mine. Kind of sucks. But if you're lucky, you end up getting 3 bug frags. And you also get a lot of chip fodder by doing this as well. There's a few other things you can get from the BGMD. It's here, get some mines. I get a lot of chip fodder, as you can see from the White Web Ds. Some of the things you get are the Metagel chip right here. The VDOL chip. The Dark Line chip as well, which is a mega chip. And I don't know another way to get this. So yeah, that is something else that you can get from the mystery data as well. But you're aiming for the bug frags primarily, and you get 3 bug frags per encounter if RNG is in your favor. Sometimes you get this encounter. You know, just do whatever it takes to get rid of these. I actually like that encounter a little bit because I'm playing Blue Moon and I have Wood Soul. S ranks on the spider viruses can net me a asterisk code of the White Web, which just makes it easier for me to go into Wood Soul. Alright, here's another encounter here. I'm going to turn Buster Max off just so you see what it's like without Buster Max real quick. Like I said, the spider virus doesn't do anything relevant. You just have to be careful not to destroy the GMD yourself. You just kind of do this until you kill the spider virus. Like that. And then you hit the wall like this, and you get the GMD. In case you don't want to use Buster Max. But Buster Max just makes it a bit easier. But I think doing it that way means that you're more likely to get Zenny, so that could kind of work out in your favor, so that you can kind of do a 2-for-1. And then I get Dark Line. Unlucky. Alright, let's see. Oh, I got Gunsoul EX this time, so let's just use that. Also worth noting that the Gunsoul chips do not destroy the mystery data, so you can use a Gunsoul EX from standing one row back. And there we go. We finally got the bug frags that time. Finally. Nice. So you are at the mercy of RNG and how it feels like treating you at that time. But I spent like between 20 and 40 minutes here, and I got almost 100 bug frags. You see I'm at 143. I started grinding. I was at about like 57, between 50 and 57-ish. So it's not that bad. It is worse than BN3. I will have to give it that. So that sucks. But the setup is pretty easy. You can't do it till endgame, so make sure you do this before you enter your next playthrough, as you obviously, you know, you'd have to get to the end of the game again in order to get back to this point so that you can grind Zenny and bug frags. But hopefully this helps some of you out that were lacking in the Zenny and bug frag department, because you need at least 100 bug frags if you want to complete the game. In this game, because getting access to your Giga Chip, your Signal Red and Blue Moon, or your Holy Dream, I think, in Red Sun, is from the Bug Frag Dealer in Undernet Area 4. So yeah, there's that. But hopefully this video helped some of you out. If it did, I'd appreciate if you guys could like, comment, and subscribe. Helps channel also go show to join the content. If there's anything else you want to see regarding the Battle Network collection, be sure to let me know, and I'll try to work on it if I can. And if you'd like to see me play some Battle Network collection live, you can come find me over at twitch.tv/TheKennyDubz, where I be playing video games live quite often. I play video games live quite often. Currently, I'm going through the Battle Network collection. As you can see, I'm on Battle Network 4. I'll be moving on to Battle Network 5 maybe pretty soon. I'm not sure by the time this video goes up if I'll be done on Battle Network 4. Not sure if I'm going to 100% it on stream or not. But regardless, I'll be going through the rest of it. And if you want to catch my VODs, you can check out my VOD channel over at Dubz Archives, or I just chronicle the games I played on stream and upload the VODs so that they are viewable for people who cannot make it to my streams that are interested. Anyway, I'll catch you guys next time. Later.